Hey, what's up everybody? It's Andrew with We Run Guns, and today I have a flashlight review for you all. And as you all could see here, it's from a company called Fyland, and it's a 1200 lumen flashlight coming in at a pretty good price point, $28.79 currently on Amazon. And they do have a discount code, I think, available now for 8% off. So 8% off whatever I just told you. So pretty good deal. Let's check it out and see what they have to offer. And they did send it to me in for review, full disclosure. But I'll leave links down in the description, and if there's any discount codes, I'll also drop those down below. So this is pretty much what you get, and it looks to be pretty good value. Look at this, two 18650 batteries. They're rechargeable, so that's pretty cool. I was reading on the Amazon pages, they say that the batteries come 20% charged, so you might want to charge them up when you first open it. So let's see what we're getting here. Very nice. So this is the light, and it does come with, which should be here, to add to our picatinny rail. So should be pretty much like ready to go onto your rifle. And this is it. Let's see, I believe it comes with an Allen wrench. And pretty simple. As you guys see here, this will probably just open it up and go on your rail. Obviously you could loosen this up, slide this in, and then make sure it's nice and secure. I'm assuming this is about 1 inch, appears to be in diameter. Pretty shiny gloss on it, so the finish is pretty nice, if that's what you're into. We do have this tactical bezel here, so I guess in a self-defense scenario you could use it if you didn't need to. It feels pretty light without the battery, so I guess that's a good thing. That's fairly light. Let's open it up. You can see it has the O-ring there. It is waterproof, but it does say not to really submerge it in water for too long. Really, it's more for like rainy days and things like that. So I'm not going to test it too heavy because that's pretty much what they claim. Luckily, got my Lightning OTF knife. I'll drop a link if you guys want to check it out. It was literally like 30 bucks. Best 30 bucks you'll ever spend. Try not to scratch up my battery. Let's see if I succeeded or not. But yeah, I love giving you guys value products because I know not everyone could afford the Surefires out there, and it's always cool to do a couple of these. Also, if you guys like this video, like, share, subscribe, really helps out the channel. So let's dunk this in there, see if we put it in correctly. Let me see here. Positive on this side, so positive usually goes down first. Let's see if I'm correct here. Screw this in. And yes, I am correct. All right. So there's our light. Let me see how we could switch through different settings. Okay, so I stand corrected. There's only one setting, and that is 1200 lumens, which is excellent for any tactical situation. So for you guys that are really into tactical lights, that would be pretty much ideal, because a lot of people don't like to worry about like if you click it and then the 5 lumen comes on or the 10 lumen comes on. This is literally like tactical applications where you always have your 1200 lumens coming out. And from what I understand, the batteries take about 2-3 hours to recharge, but what's cool is that they do come with two. So while one's recharging, you could be using the other one and have the other one, pretty much ready to go as a backup. So that's always a pretty cool feature. I have here my iPad as a little reference. So just to show you guys some quick information. You guys can see there, it's, obviously two 18650s. Runtime is 6 hours. That is pretty incredible for 1200 lumens of light, which you're probably going to use just, very quickly. You're not going to use it continuously for 6 hours. So that's pretty cool. And, obviously there's a bunch of reviews here, but what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking it out to the field, doing my own independent review, and I'm going to be comparing it to a few other lights, seeing how it does out in the darkness. It should go up to 200 meters in distance, the throw. So we'll see how much it really throws the light, but first impressions look pretty good. So also I want to do is I want to put it onto, this does have a pressure pad. So this is pretty cool. Almost forgot to mention that. So you can switch out the tail cap, and you have a pressure pad for your rifle. So that's always really nice to have. Okay, just wanted to show you all real quick. I did install the tail cap with the pressure pad on, and it works really well. I mean, literally you just press down and you got 1200 lumens. It's not loud at all. It's momentary. So as quick as you want it on, that's what you get. So pretty nice. And then obviously it does extend out with this. So, depending on what kind of rifle you have and how far you need it to go, it should accommodate. Charging is very simple. Literally just plug in your battery and you're good to go. So I'm just going to attach this to my Daniel Defense. This is my DDM4V5. So all I got to do is make sure it's loose. I want it to be up in front of the rifle as much as possible, so I get least amount of shadow coming from my barrel. And that's pretty much how I'd look. I'd have my pressure pad here, ideally set up, wherever I'm gripping the gun. And then, obviously you can see the light coming out. So pretty cool. And the light, obviously you could even push this even further, towards the front to get even less shadow from your barrel. Okay, so we're at a baseball park late at night, and this is the Fyland 1200 lumens. From the pitcher's mound to the home base, about 20 yards. So Surefire EDCL 2T. This is the Fyland from second base to home base. And honestly, the camera doesn't really do it too much justice. I can easily see what's in the hands at this distance. And that's at home base. Here's the Fyland from about 75 yards away. So this is a Surefire EDCL 2T from about 75 yards away. This is the Fyland. From about 150 yards away. And you can see a figure, but from this distance it'd be hard to tell. So for comparison, I have the Surefire EDCL 2T from 150 yards away. And again, you can see a shape, but it's difficult to tell. So for comparison, I thought it'd be important to show how it looks from about 7 feet away. So here, 7 feet away, you can see the hotspot and the type of flooding you could expect from the Fyland flashlight. So that's it. And let's compare it to the Surefire EDCL 2T. So that's the Surefire there on the bottom. Surefire by itself, you can see it definitely has less flooding area. It's a little more concentrated, more of a throwing type of light. And then you can see here with the Fyland what you could expect. You can expect a nice bright hot spot and then some good flooding on the outside. Okay, so my final impressions of this light is that it's really a tactical oriented light. You could tell all the way from the bezel to the fact that it's a little more of a thrower. It's a little more concentrated. You do have that nice flooding, but it's a little more of a thrower, I would say, especially compared to other lights. And the fact that it doesn't have any settings to play with, it's just 1200 lumens or off. It's really a tactical feature that, you don't have any doubt. Whenever you click that button, you're gonna get the full 1200 lumens. So pretty cool. It's obviously a good value light, and, I haven't had any issues with it yet, so really no complaints. There is no temporary, you gotta click it in all the way or not. If you wanted a silent click, however, you could do that with the included pressure switch, which is really nice. And you all saw me shoot it with my rifle. Never had any issues with it. Sturdy, good light. And also didn't really get any dirt up here at all, which I expected to get a little dirty, with the shooting. And honestly, I haven't even cleaned it and looks pretty good. So that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, leave it down in the comments below. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. WRG, out.